Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are going to recreate this design from 100 Days CSS. It's day 82. It's nothing but a flipping pattern. Whenever a user clicks on it, it flips. So let's go ahead and grab the template from here. So we have the boilerplate here. We can name it as flipping button. We have frame, sender, and some styles. So let's get rid of this p tag with happy coding. Instead we can add that button here. So I will show you how the rotation works first. So I'm going to give it as hello, a simple text, and a class button. Since we are not using JavaScript, we need some click event. So we usually do that using checkbox and if the JavaScript is not involved. So input type equal to checkbox. And a class checkbox. And ID. Okay, now I'm going to give label here. I will tell you why that label here is for. Okay. And I want to give for attribute checkbox so that click event will be hooked to the label. So we can hide the checkbox. Before hiding it, I will show you how it works. So when I click on it, the checkbox is checked. That's the default behavior. And if I click on this label also, that checkbox gets checked and unchecked. That's why we are hooking it. That's because we are hooking it using for attribute. For and ID attributes are same. That's why that synchronization happens. So we can simply hide the checkbox here. Now, when the checkbox is checked, the button should be rotate. In X direction. By default, 180 degree. By default, it will be on Z axis, not X direction, X axis. By default, it will be on Z axis, but when we explicitly say X, it will be on X axis. So as you can see, the button flips. When the checkbox is checked, the button flips. So I will add some animation so that you can see that in action. So for button, I'm going to give transition on 0.5s is in out. Now you can see how that flipping happens. But in the design, we have two sides. One is sent and one is done. For that, we need another label. So I'm gonna keep it as front face. So here this is sent, and another label done. We need the for attribute here as well, because when we click it again, it toggles, it flips again. I'm gonna give class name front, back. Now we need to make it as one is front and one is back. For that we have to give position relative to the button, and we can position absolute these two labels. That's the plan. So for button, position relative, and we need a height and width for the button. So the width is 100 pixel and the height is 50 pixel. So width 100 pixel, height 50 pixel. Now the label front and back needs to be absolutely positioned. So front and back, position absolute. Height 100%, width 100%, top 0, left 0. The content needs to be center line both vertically and horizontally. Horizontally it's center line, let's make it vertically center aligned. So for that let's give display flex, align items center, justify content center. Now the back should act as the back face. So for that I'm going to give transform rotate x 180 degree. Now it's rotated. So when an element is rotated we have to hide it. So we can give back face visibility hidden, so that when the element is rotated it won't be visible to the user. So back face visibility hidden. Okay, now it's hidden from the user. Okay, so when we click on it, let me give cursor pointer for the label. When we click on it, when it is rotating, the back face is not shown, not visible. It's because of there is no three-dimensional behavior. To give that three-dimensional behavior, we have to give transform style, preserve 3D. So when we give transform style preserve 3D to the parent element, all the nested elements will be act as in a three-dimensional manner. So as you can see, we already achieved it. Now let's go ahead and style it, the front and back. Okay, for the frame we have background color, which is BDC EDB. So for the frame, background color and a border radius. Six px should be fine. Yes. Now for button, we don't have border, so let's get rid of the border. Border radius 10 px. No, I think it's more than that. It's around 20 px, I guess. More than that, 25. It's somewhat similar. I think it's more than that. Let's try 30. Yeah, 30 looks reasonable. Okay, and it has some sort of box shadow. On right hand side and bottom. So 0 0 blur RGBA 0 0 0 0.5. Yes, but we have to reduce the opacity. Yes, I think this should be fine. Oh, increase the blurriness. Very subtle. Reduce to 2 pixel. I think this should be fine. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Or should I increase the blurriness again? 10. Yes, I think it should be fine. Yes. Okay, now with the labels, text transform, uppercase. Text is in capital. So uppercase. In the color for the front, pick the color. Hash. Looks like it's not taking up front. Yes, it's taking. Okay, now let's try giving styles for the backside. So for the background color, and obviously color. Going to give overflow hidden so that the border radius will be affecting everywhere. Nope, nope, that's not what we wanted. We can give border radius for backside as well, for both front and back. Yes. Now for back we have an outline border. I think it's 2px. So border solid 2px hash. Yes. I think we have achieved that. We have achieved the result. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.